Hey guys, what the heck is up? It's your boy LegendBTV back with more music, discussion, comedy, and more. And today we're going to be reviewing the newest album from Travis Scott. You all know what it is. It's called Astroworld. Let's get it.
It's over, I'm circling these vouchers, got me praying and this hunger, I'm feeling something rotten. Last time
Travis Scott. Now, when was the last time I talked about him on my channel?
In general is I'm not really, like, to be honest, the biggest fan of rap music, but I do enjoy some of it. So let's just see how this album turned out.
So this album starts off by
Fast forward 2 years to 2018, and he's back with his third studio album, Astroworld. So apparently the meaning behind Astroworld was there was once an amusement park called Astroworld around Travis Scott's area growing up as a child, but unfortunately when he was around 13, the park had been torn down because of apartment space need. But yeah, like I said, the park was very special. It had to have been, considering he named his album after it. I just hope it was better than that park Mr. Krabs tried to make.
Krabbyland!
$9 for this?
I mean, seriously, how long did it take Mr. Krabs to make that? Like
3 days!
But okay, no more SpongeBob. Alright, so how is the long-awaited third album from Mr. It's Lit himself? So yeah, this album on iTunes is pretty much described as like an amusement park because there is just so much to see and hear here. Yeah, I said that. Here. And yeah, in general, I think this album pretty much is exactly how iTunes would describe it. It's pretty much just like the aesthetic of a theme park. There is so many, like, different twists, so many different, like, beats and flows and everything on this album, and I'm like, whoa. So let's get into it track by track, yo. Beginning with Stargazing, we get some punchy percussion, which I'll admit bangs, but the track doesn't stay completely complacent forever, whereas around the halfway point, Travis switches up the production of this song completely. Like, seriously, you would think it was the very next song if you weren't paying attention. But yeah, the second half of the song isn't quite as good as the first half, which the first half has this really punchy, catchy percussion, and I'm like, I really enjoy the first half better. But the second half, it's alright. Carousel, that's the next track with this very atmospheric beginning to it. And Travis's moody, but also low-key delivery. And overall, you know, it's enjoyable. I kind of like the light little electric touches to this song, a lot of the little melodies throughout this thing. And especially when the production just, like, fades out to just have Travis sing by himself. And it's like, that part's really good in my opinion. Like, I really love that part. Like, yo, that's lit. And also the icy cold money cheese line, in my opinion, stands out as pretty funny. And up next, Drake, my main man, Dizzy. Oh my god. Okay. Yo, my main man, Drizzy, is up here, yes. On this next track, I can tell it was him when he was like, yeah. And I kind of like this track, you know, in and of itself, besides Drake. I mean, Drake's definitely done a lot worse, so I admire that. You know, it sounds like, you know, the production really complements Drake on this track. But overall, it's not really that special, and I do find the chorus to this track a bit repetitive, so I wish that part would have been condensed down a bit, but overall, this is a fine song. Rest in Peace, Screw is a track that I found pretty unmemorable. I thought it was okay, it wasn't terrible, but kind of struck me as more of a filler, so ain't really much to say here. Let's just move on to the next one. Okay, guys, Stop Trying to Be God is a low-key, high-key bop. This track has some fun instrumentation, and while the hook is repetitive, Travis's bars are very impressive on this track, and I really do like the rapping and the production and the melody of this track. It's really good and definitely a standout on this album, which, yeah, woo, is lit! But this song, really what gets me is it definitely feels like it's throwing shade to Ariana Grande.
You believe God is a woman. Stop trying to be God.
And thankfully, the fire continues as we get into the next track, No Bystanders. The flow on this song, oh my god, it is great. I love the fast-paced speed of Travis's delivery. I mean, I'm really just focusing on how he's able to execute these lines so well, going this fast-paced, and I'm like, you know what? Credits to Travis, because the beat on this song is really good, and I really do like his flow on the song, so like, yes. Definitely Travis, yes, thumbs up for this one. Only downside is the F up the club refrain on this track. It's really kind of annoying and repetitive also. It's like very repetitive. They say it like 20 times probably. And I'd be fine with that if they cut it down a bit, like I said, but it just seems like way too repetitive of a hook and kind of gets boring and also annoying. Next up, slowing things down, we have the track Skeleton. And this one's alright. I mean, I do like the Coachella reference and then also the lyrics about sex, which were kind of nice. I kind of like, you know, real versus fake love lyrics of that track. And of course, an appearance from The Weeknd definitely doesn't do the track any wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is The Weeknd of this song. But the production is kind of samey. It doesn't really evolve in the way that I would like it to. So yeah, unfortunately, the track kind of falls flat for me in the long run, but it was kind of alright for first listen. Next up, we bring some guitars to just wake us up on the track Wake Up. But, you know, in general, this track, I don't really feel like it's going to stick with me either. I feel like it's another kind of boring one. And it's just like, yeah, it's not bad. It doesn't stand out. And it's like, it's kind of like, you know, the best songs on here are standouts. And it's like the ones that don't stand out, it's not even like I can really enjoy them. Like, it's just like, you know, comparing to them, it's like there's just is a lack of good qualities. And yeah, this song is unfortunately kind of boring. But, alright, next one. Okay, that roaring bass on 5% Tint, though. Nothing else to say. Now, NC-17 is up next, and it's got this really cool breakdown midway through that I actually think sounds really good. This beat makes me almost want to tolerate 21 Savage's verse. Almost. Overall, yeah, that was Astroworld by Travis Scott, summed up and reviewed by me in about 9 minutes or so. Yeah, so, overall, did I like this album? I mean, kinda. I don't feel like I'm going to be returning to this all that much, though, to be honest, but I do have to say on the upside, in terms of rap, you could do so much worse than Travis Scott, because, like, believe me, you know, even though I don't love rap as much as some people, like, I still listen to it, and I know things can definitely be a lot worse. So, yeah, Travis Scott, Astroworld, it's a decent album, it's alright. I'd probably give it a decent to strong 6 out of 10. Because, yeah, you know, I probably would have gave it a higher score, but unfortunately, I don't feel like, you know, some of this record kind of lets it down. I feel like it's a little bit bloated, so unfortunately, I do have to take away points because, you know, the tracks that are filler, they still do matter, so they kind of take away from the quality of the whole thing. So yeah, unfortunately, that's an issue, but, you know, only a minor one. It's still enjoyable. I would say, if you're a rap fan, check this out. You'll probably enjoy it. Some of the beats are really fire. So anyways, yeah, I'm LegendBTV. If you enjoyed my review, be sure to comment down below your thoughts on this new Travis Scott record, Astroworld. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and then turn on the notifications because we have a whole lot more, guys. Thank you for watching.